Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning. For all of my returning subscribers, welcome back to the channel. And if this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome to the channel. Here on this channel, we talk all things budgeting, and I am documenting my progress getting out of debt. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and you would like to see, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below and join our family. Today's video is going to be yet another weekly check-in. A week has gone by, so we must make sure that we are still on budget. So that is what we're going to be getting into today. So let's just go ahead and get started. So as always, we are going to start here on the calendar view. We are looking at week number 2, so that is going to be July 5th to July 11th. As always, I start to make sure that any bills that were supposed to be getting paid during this week have gotten paid. As we see for week number 2, we just have the one bill on the 10th for Heartland, and that is my student loan for the minimum payment, and that was paid, so we are looking good. So now we're going to go to our expense tracker and list down all of the expenses that we did for this week. So here we are back at our expense tracker sheet, and we can go ahead and get started by listing our expenses. So the first expense was on the 5th. I went to Walmart and I took this out of my spending category, but I honestly cannot even remember what I bought. You'll see I consistently go to Walmart because it's literally just around my house, so I can't even remember, but I spent $4 at Walmart. It must have been for something, I don't know, something simple. I can't remember. So then my next expense was on the 7th, and that was online at Amazon. I bought some supplies, so that will again come out of my spending category. And altogether at Amazon, that was $16 that I spent there. And next was on the 7th as well. This is when I went out the house and did like all my little errands. So I went to Walmart, and this time it was for some groceries. So that would be out of the groceries category. And there I spent $50. And then I like to shop between 2 grocery stores to get whatever is on sale. So then I also went to ShopRite. And as well, I got some more groceries. And that was $20 that I spent there. Then my next expense was also on the 7th. This was at Walmart as well. This was the same time I was at Walmart. I just took them out of 2 separate categories, so I didn't like go back to Walmart again that day. But while I was in Walmart, I also got some toiletries. What did I get? I think it was like soap and stuff to like for the bathroom. I don't know, something silly, mouthwash, something like that. So there I spent $14. And then when I came back home, I got like the ShopRite circular, and I saw that they were having a sale on Tide Pods because I use that to wash my laundry. So I went back on 7-Eleven. I went back to ShopRite and count that sale right before they took it off. So I went back to ShopRite, took that out of my toiletries, and I got some Tide Pods for $6, which is a steal because those things are usually crazy expensive. And those are all of the expenses that I did for the week, so a little bit more. I literally just hop between Walmart and ShopRite all the time. But now that we have all of our things listed, we can go to our weekly check-in and make sure that we have the right amount of money. All right, so here we are back at the weekly check-in page. I already put down the dates for week 2, the 5th to the 11th, and I wrote down the categories that we are working with. So regards to money that got added, we did get paid for this week. So I would just look back at my paycheck 1, and for any expenses that I have listed, I would just go ahead and write down the amounts that I did for that. So for gas, we did add $30. Spending also got 30. Groceries received $80. Toiletries was 25. Clothing was 20. And we do not plan for unbudgeted, so that would just go ahead and get a 0. So that is all the money that got added. Now we can go in and fill out any expenses that we did. So looking back at this paper, we did not do anything for gas. So gas will go ahead and stay at 0 because nothing got taken out. Then we move on to spending. Looking back at this paper, we did do spending twice. So we did $4 at Walmart and the $16 as well. So we add that together, and that is $20 total that got taken out of spending. So we will go ahead and write that right here. Moving on, next is groceries. We did go to the groceries twice. So that would be the 50 plus the 20, and that will give a total of 70. So 70 was taken out of there. And I believe the last thing we did was toiletries. Yeah. So toiletries, we did the 14 at Walmart and then the $6 at ShopRite for that detergent. And altogether that comes to $20. And for clothing, we did not do anything, so that will just remain at 0. And we did not do any unbudgeted, so that also will remain at 0, which is great. So now we move on to our remaining. And to get that, we would look back at week 1, and starting with gas, we started with $18. We added 30. We did not spend anything, so we should still have $48 in our gas. And that is correct. I do not track gas physically with cash. I just keep that on a debit card. So that's a good amount for my gas going into next week. Moving on, now we have spending. Last week we started with $2. We added 30 and we spent $20. So now we should have $12 left in our spending. And then I just verify that by coming over here at my cash divider. I take out spending and I have $10, $11, $12, which is correct. And then I will just go ahead and put that to the side. So moving on is groceries. Looking back at week 1, groceries ended with $10. We added 80 and we spent 70. So groceries should now have $20 remaining. We'll go right over here. This is for groceries and we have $20. I'm doing so good with groceries. And that's all because of you guys. Like, I really took all of your tips and tricks and I've been really sticking to my groceries because that is what normally takes me over my budget, but I've really been sticking to it. Like, when I go to the grocery store, I'm like, if it's not on my list before I get there, I am not buying anything. So I'm just happy with that. Now we move on to toiletries. Toiletries was $9 for week 1. We added 25, and after everything we spent 20 of it. So now we are left with $14 in toiletries. And let's make sure that is true. So we come over here, look at our toiletries, and we have $10, $11, $12, $13, $14. So that is good. I know I have to get some stuff. I don't remember what it is, but I gotta get something out of toiletries. I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, clothing, that was 22 to start. We added 20 and we did not spend anything for clothing. So that should be $42. I'm really not trying to spend out of clothing. I'm trying to build it up because I want to get some things. So I'm really trying not to spend it. But let's make sure we have 42. So we have the 20, 40, 41, and 42. So that is good. And these two I don't track, and plus there's nothing in them anyway. So that is how we wrap up our weekly check-in. We are still in budget, which is good, and we don't have any unbudgeted, which is always great. But that is that, guys, and that is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, leave some comments down below because I love checking in with you guys. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and join the family. And I will see you all next time in my next video, guys. Bye.